Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of
Tirando Chal.
We're back, guys. We kind of ghosted you guys a little bit, a couple weeks. I don't know how long it's been for you guys, but for us,
yeah, like a couple weeks. Anyways, guys, we're happy. Well, at least I'm happy to be back in the studio.
Me too. I'm happy.
With our
Feel
camera
good.
guy, Cesar. Shout out to Cesar.
yeah, Mario was feeling a little unmotivated.
I think I was too.
A couple weeks ago, I remember him texting me and telling me like, "Nah, I don't know. I don't think I want to keep going." And I was like, "Why not?"
Let me go at it with you guys. Why? Because I got a lot of fake friends.
For real.
Shoot it. Shoot it, brother.
Yeah, it's
Let him
because
know.
I had a really good friend that he's playing right now, D1. I reached out to him. He answered and everything, and I told him about the podcast. He acted fake after that. I mean, I get it, you know? Like, not everyone's mad for the cameras. Not that we, like, at least not that I am, but, I mean, I'm out here trying, you know? But, yeah.
No, I just feel like a lot of people, and in this position, like in this situation, it happened to be a podcast, but there are also a lot of people that are friends that aren't really never there. Like, they never really show up. They'll just be like, "Oh, I'm your friend. But a friend shows up, and we understand life is hard as an adult and things get in the way, but whenever you're constantly not showing up for the people that consider you their friend, then you're not a friend. That's how I view it, that they're not friends. A couple months ago, I did go ahead and cut off a lot of people that I was
A lot of snakes.
that a lot of homegirls that I considered very close to me, that I would be like, they're my friends, we grew up together, and I was like, no, enough. Like, I got tired of not getting the same energy back.
That makes two of us. I've cut off some fake people in my life.
Yeah, so I guess that was a little matter that had Mario a little.
That I've cut off some fake people in my life. That I made my life better.
Oh, I thought you said her name. I was like, what?
But
Anyways.
that's what had you a little down, huh, about recording.
And then because fake supporters, they don't want to
They
subscribe.
don't even comment. They don't even give us ideas.
I actually gave you guys a little pep talk because we vlogged. We vlogged on what, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Monday. Was it Monday? It was Monday.
Yeah, it was Monday.
And I gave you guys a little pep talk about how you guys need to comment, subscribe. We went to go vlog the new opening of the new location of Rocket Tacos. How was that?
Oh, now I get it. Rocket Cometa. Rocket is Cometa in Spanish.
T. Actually,
I didn't know that.
actually, when I saw the announcement,
Brain fart?
when I saw the announcement on Facebook, a lot of people were actually saying that, like, oh, what if it's just like a replica of Cometa, and you walk in there and it's giving kind of like copy.
To me, it gave like a Whataburger vibe. I don't know why. But with tacos, obviously.
Well, I guess because, yeah, I get what you're coming from because it's like you have to get in line and shit.
But we were
I
able.
mean, Cometa, you guys still get in line, though.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know. It just gave me like a Whataburger vibe, so...
Yeah, I guess.
But we
This
were
is me.
able to talk to some guests, and they did confirm that the tacos were an 8 out of 10
8 out of
average.
10.
Some people thought it was a 10 out of 10, and then other people said 8 out of 10.
None below 8.
No, and we asked if they would pay out of pocket for the tacos because on Monday the Rocket Tacos had an event and it was free tacos for everyone, and the line wasn't lengthy compared to Dave's Chicken, and Dave's Chicken wasn't free, but compared to Dave's Chicken, the line wasn't long at all, and they said that the tacos was good, so we were able to record that for you guys, and we were able to get a little insight of if the tacos were good. Actually,
Shout out to our homies from Exa.
oh yeah, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
there.
Exa. FM.
98.3, I think.
I don't want to mess it up, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to give fake publicity.
But we were able to talk to them as well, and they said that they had been there all day, and that there was line, but that it wasn't as long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what the service was, though. Because we were there for like a fat while, and the line didn't go.
There was even the
Go down
banda called Hello.
Okay, guys, funny story. So we're there vlogging, right? We're there vlogging, and then we walk in, and the first thing you see is the banda. There's a banda there, and then Curtis goes up to us, he's like, "Hi, we're here to record a vlog about the tacos and stuff." And they were like, "Oh yeah, my name is this and that." She's like, "What's the band name?" And then the guy's like, "Hello." And Curtis like, "Yeah, hello. What's the band name?" Like, "No, it's Hello."
Yeah, until Mario looks at me, he's like, "That's the band name." And then I look at him and I'm like, "Oh, the band name's Hello." He's like, "Yeah, hello." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, well, there you go." So it was kind of awkward because I thought he just kept saying hello and hello to me. So I was like a little lost. But we left after like a good 30 minutes, and we went to the fountains and we recorded some content for you guys. Stay tuned. I don't know what will go out first, this or the vlog of the fountains and the...
Well, I hope the vlog.
Yeah, well, you guys haven't gotten to it. Now that we're talking about such, Mario has a very special announcement to announce to everyone.
So we're gonna get more fit.
More fit?
Yeah, we're gonna start hitting the gym, guys. We're gonna start getting fit.
What was the last time you hit the gym?
It was like, what was it? I don't even know. Like a couple years ago.
No, even before
years ago?
Christmas. It was like before Christmas, no?
This year? Like this past year?
We went together.
You tripping?
Dude, we went together. Remember that one time we went together?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
Wrong guy.
No, we did go together actually. But it was right before I canceled one of the memberships I had. When was the last time you went?
The other day, I was working and he tells me, "Hey, you're looking," because I was fat. Like I was fatter. Like I'm fat right now, but I was fatter. And then this guy comes up to me. He knew me when I was fat. And he was like, "Hey, you lost a lot of weight. You went to gym?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "What gym did you go to?" Like just Planet. I mean, I'm not a big what's a gym rat. I just want to lose the extra pounds. That's it. Like, damn, that's cool, man. You went to Planet. You didn't come out as a planet. That's nice.
Hey, but when you go to the gym, what do you guys do? You just do cardio or wait? You hit the weight?
Mario just does cardio.
Dude, when I go in there, I think I'm fucking Superman and I start hitting the weights on the
Yeah, that's why next day you can't even get up, dude.
Exactly, and I've actually
I love that feeling actually. Whenever you're sore, it means you're
growing.
No pain, no gain, man. So,
Growing muscle.
Yeah, you're growing.
I've actually heard on different platforms that when you go to the gym and you max out like that, it's most likely that you're not gonna go back tomorrow because you're gonna be super sore. But when
I don't think that my max is 45 plates, ma'am.
No. I'm saying like when you go to the gym and you just like do a mild workout, like you just go do 30 minutes of workout and then like a 30-minute cardio and then you lift weights for a little, it's most likely that you're gonna go back tomorrow because you didn't do an exhausting workout. But if you sit there, you're like, I'm gonna go back.
When you go do that, like mild, like you said, you don't go the next day getting sore to the point where like I can't even bend my legs. You're an okay sore where you're building up to the stage where you don't get sore anymore.
You can bend your
I just feel the last time I went to the gym was like maybe before maybe the last week of January was the last time I went to the gym. I do try and stay active though. I do try and take walks with my son and everything just for his health too. I like for him to see the nature and I like to go on walks, but sometimes it could just be so exhausting, like the sun, the wind. Like today we went on a walk and it was super windy, like super windy.
Tell me about it. I'm a concrete finisher on the side. I poured today like 4 ramps.
So being a concrete finisher is a side hustle?
Yeah. It's my main. It's my main. Sorry, this is my side hustle.
And
flip that out.
Actually, we ever went down to saying what you do for a living, Mario?
Me?
Yeah.
Everyone. I'm the guest now.
No, everyone.
I already told you. I'm a concrete finisher. What else do you guys want to know?
Because
I started selling bread. To get that bread.
Oh shit, he's chasing the bread.
No, because I've noticed also, tell me if I'm wrong, that when we have a guest over, we tend to interrupt the guest with trying to give personal back information, and that's why the podcast doesn't flow as it should, because we want to give our input. But anyways, talking of, I also wanted to introduce you guys to a new series that's going to be taking place in this podcast. I felt like I wasn't part of the guys.
We're going to start filming
fitness. You guys are going to get to see me work out in Speedos.
No, that's not what we were saying. We were talking about how I'm going to just be around a couple times only. Like, it's not going to be just us and guests all the time.
False advertisement.
Yeah, false advertisement.
So I'm gonna try and have once a month a solo on the podcast with me and a special guest, and just one-on-one talk about important topics that we want to touch topic on, because as you guys can see, these two men are not the vibe.
All right, listen here, guys. The main point. So it's gonna be the same channel. It's gonna be the same podcast. Here and there, we'll come join Carla. Here and there, Carla's gonna come join us. It's just the fact that I feel like Carla has potential. Like she's gonna be the next Adela Misha, you know.
No.
So I'm playing, but yeah, like she likes discussing
personal
serious
matters.
topics. Yeah,
and me, at least me personally, on that aspect of that, like I'm not, since me myself, like I don't like getting myself out there. Like with my personal life, I don't like I don't know how to initiate a conversation into someone else's personal life.
On a serious note. Like, you don't know how to start it when it's a serious topic.
And actually, me, I'm like the total opposite. Like, I'll sit here and I'll be like, I'll literally sit here and I'll be like, hi, how are you? Like, hi, how are you? And they'll be like, good. And I'll be like, how was your day? And then if they're like, oh, good. And like, I'll just want to know you to a personal level. Like,
yeah, it's just being chismosa.
Sometimes people take it as that.
Yeah.
But if you sit there and you look up the definition of chismosa, is when you literally convert what someone is saying and you add to it or you take away from it, and then you carry it on and you carry it on. But when you get to know someone and they're comfortable enough with you to answer questions and to share different and personal events of their life, then it's just a different type of connection, I feel. Because I feel like I would be very grateful if someone sat there and they paid attention to everything I had to say or everything I was going through at the moment. But then that's just me. And this is why I want to tell you guys that I'm going to be able to have a one-on-one with each and every one of you guys. If you're interested, DM me, text me, so I can have you on my podcast on the Carlita series. And we're going to be able to discuss all about cheating, toxic, fake friends. I said fake friends, toxic parents. Oh, I thought you were going to say a name. Toxic parents, toxic in-laws, abusive brothers, crazy sisters, pathological liars, and you name it. Toxic bosses. But yeah, I'm going to be able to...
Toxic bosses that can be in that one.
And talking about such, have you guys heard about the the content going on TikTok about the pathological liars?
No.
Shago hasn't. Well, because another announcement, Shago doesn't have social media, guys. So
I don't.
So if you guys want to tell him anything...
Let me know if you guys think I should get social media down in the comments.
Motivate him, please. We've been trying so hard to get him to get social media back. It just can't seem to work. It just can't seem to work. But going back on topic, it was pathological liars. It was Risa. She literally married a pathological liar.
Now, what is a pathological liar?
Pull up the definition.
Let me pull it. Oh, I know it, but let me pull up the...
Give us your definition.
Look, a definition of a pathological liar is someone that constantly lies about everything in their lives, that at some point eventually starts believing their own lies. So it's this girl named Risa, this woman named Risa, that she met Legion. You're gonna be Legion for tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, Legion.
So she married Legion. And ever since she married Legion, ever since the very first second she married Legion, Legion lied. Because men are liars. So then...
No, not men.
Pathological
liars are liars.
So
then she started telling Risa that... She started telling Risa that he worked for like this industry, that he owned cars. To make it short for you guys, la traía viendo casas. She says on her TikTok series, that she literally viewed over 58 houses y la lleva, like she would take her to the dealerships to test drive cars because he was gonna buy it for her, and then he'd be like, get out of work because the car I bought you is about to get delivered. It would never get there.
What would he say, Hill?
What do you mean?
Like, what would it be his excuse?
Oh, well, he'll be like, I remember I showed you a video. He would be like, she would call, like, it was an instance where she was going to get a BMW. And he said, I already got the papers signed, everything, like, get out of work because the car's going to get delivered from 1 to 3. And then she was like, yeah, for sure. She packed her things. She got home. And at 4, she called him and she was like, hey, Legion, I'm at work. I'm here at the house and it's already 4 and the car didn't get delivered. And then he was like, they just gave me a call that the truck that was towing the BMW, it got busted. It got a busted tire and it wasn't able to show up. Give it another extra day. Like, it's gonna...
But Risa wouldn't be like...
I would have been like, give me the tow truck number. Calling that nigga
yeah,
right now.
and for example, me, I'm the type of person that I'm not gonna, like, for example, there's little lies that when she explains the story, she's like, now that I'm explaining it and I'm like retracting myself, like, I'm dumb, like, I should have asked more questions, like, I should have done more and more and more and more. But like, for example, me, someone's not gonna tell me, oh, we're getting a house. I already spoke to the realtor. I always struggle with that word, realtor, because I always say it weird. Retailer? Realtor. And like, I would literally go and talk to a realtor myself and this and that, but it was crazy. There's a lot of people in life that are pathological liars.
Okay, wait.
But you say he did this a couple times, like...
Yeah, well, why wouldn't she be like, where's the car? Like...
Yeah, like, at some point she had to be like, hey, like...
No, look, it all started with like how they were gonna. So when she met him, he said, I live in this studio, but it's temporary because my company moved me and they gave me 90 days to be able to look for a house to purchase the house, and I have 90 days to purchase a house, blah blah blah. They went to the Cheesecake Factory for their first date, and she says that now that she thinks about it, on her way to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date, her tire popped. So she's like, that was just God wanting to remove me from the situation. And she said that she still called him. She got an Uber. She got it done. No, she didn't get an Uber. He came to her. He fixed the tire and everything. And then she says that he would just keep lying, like, to the point where se peleaba with the retailers.
Realtors.
With the realtors.
And you say, I'm ESL.
With the people that sell houses, he would fight them on the phone because the retailers would tell him. Realtors would tell him, we need proof of income. Like, we need proof of income. Like, we can't accept you for a mortgage loan if you don't give the proof of income. The point is that it's crazy how there's a lot of people.
I don't get it. Like, how did she fall for him after so many lies?
Well,
Hey, but... Okay, let me tell you, like, that's dumb, and that's out of line in every aspect. But if you go a little bit deeper, like, you can see a side where you can defend the guy and how materialist
women are. No, because
give me an honest opinion, like. I'm pretty sure this guy wouldn't have told her all those lies. She would have, like, popped at you and tipped. Like, if that guy would have, like, you know what, I'm poor, I'm in the streets, I live in the studio, like, really making it through the month, she would have been like, I'm out.
No, and actually, I feel like when she talks about it, this happened during the pandemic. Like, she was with this man during the pandemic, and she said that she was never really interested in his money. And they actually quarantined in her house, not in his studio, in her house. Yeah, she had a house.
That's why she want to know.
She had a house, a car, and everything, but it was like not big or not luxurious or none of that. But she had her shit together. Excuse my language. Like, she had her shit together, and it's just like, why lie? Like, it gets to a point in my life where I'm like, why lie? Like, as an adult, this is what well, me and Santiago are a little more closer than, no, me and Mario are really close too, but like, I go deeper into detail with Santiago, that I'm like, when I was young, I would lie because I didn't want to get in trouble with my mom. I didn't want my teacher to call my mom. I didn't want my dad to get mad. I didn't want my boyfriend to catch me cheating. No, I'm just kidding, but just like little things like that. But as an adult, Like how
Adult?
Yeah, I'm
As in
watching
an adult?
I'm actually watching One Day on Netflix, and if you know, you know. Like as an adult, like you don't get to lie.
Adult.
Yeah, like you don't lie. Like why are you gonna lie?
Like right there, that's a lie. Like why is she trying to convince us it said adult?
A lot of people say it. A lot of people say adult.
Yeah, in the UK. In the UK.
I am from the UK.
Okay, mate.
Anyways, and that's just look. For example, going back to topic about the fake friends. Day one is about how this girl and this man become really, really close friends, like you and Hannah, our previous guest. But they were like very, very close friends. They end up drifting apart to different. He became a TV star, and then she was trying to write poems and novels, this and that. And she was always there for him. Like she was always there for
Oh, you're
him.
talking about the same guy?
No, day one on One Day on Netflix. Going
okay.
back to the fake friends, like I said, and it's about this girl and this man that are really close friends and everything. And she was always there for him until she got tired of him not being there for her. And I just feel like that's a very difficult topic to go into because, like, even
Like
with
as a
family,
friend, being there as a friend.
no, like people not being there for you the way you're there for people. I'm a very, very, very observant person that I'll know if you're there for me or if you're not there for me. And if I'm there for you
but
most
right
of the
there,
time.
Like, to what extent though? Because maybe.
Because look, I'm not gonna lie. There's been situations where I need people, but I don't have them because they're busy doing their life, and I don't see that as fake.
No, yeah, no.
No, it's because look, I feel it's to some extent that you can say that because, like, if you tell me, like, if you call me and you're like, hey, I don't know, I got arrested. I need you to bail me out. And then if I don't do it, then that's a fake friend. But if you're like, hey, yo, I'm hungry, can you bring me food? And I don't do it, and you're like, oh, that's a fake friend. That's like no, bro. Like,
No, I
think it's the
actually
opposite.
feel like it's the opposite.
It's opposite.
what?
Because
Like if
bailing
you're in
someone out
jail,
of jail,
and it's like a $2,000 bond and the guy doesn't have it, it's like I can't. I
No.
literally
but you
can't.
can't bring me food. Like you can't bring me food.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
like, come
that.
on.
No, what
No,
I'm getting,
man.
like, okay, that was a dumb example, but like,
I hope so.
but what I'm trying to mean is like, all right, let's say you tell me, I don't know, I got stranded. I don't have gas. I don't know, I'm probably tired or something, and then you're like, come get me, and I go get you. I'd rather you that than if I call you and be like, bring me food, and you tell me no, and it's like
something
like,
serious, something like
Yeah, like it's like what the fuck, you know?
what
Like,
the fuck are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that more as a fake friend than just like, because I'm telling you, like, for example, I can call him. I can call any of you two, and then I'd be like, hey, I don't know, I need $100, you know, and then you guys don't lend them to me.
You can't put that example because talking seriously, I would lend them to you.
If we had
Thank you. If we had that broke.
I'll get him. I'll get him
it's
out
a
of someone.
separate persona and a separate persona. I
Yeah,
have
well,
my
you said if we had them.
no, but what I'm trying to say is that like even like things get hard. Like life gets hard. Like for everyone, like life gets hard. But like if you're constantly not showing up for me, then we have a problem. Like if you're constantly not showing up for me, then we have a problem.
But what's showing up for you then?
Like for example, dude, like if I invite you somewhere, like if I'm like, hey Mario, you know what? My baby's gonna have a birthday party, come. And it's literally like, come, like you don't have to bail me out of jail, you don't have to buy me food, you don't have to do absolutely anything but
You should
show.
get him the slightest little shirt from Walmart.
And not even that, like I just need you to prove to me that
Because hear me out. For my B-Day birthday party that nobody wants to vlog out, nobody that came out wants to vlog out, but I want the vlog out, it's just probably going to be out. I don't know. Thinking about it.
Don't blame me. I want the vlog out too.
Yeah, not that, but I mean, they're used to cameras. Oh, guys, we have some tea for you guys. After this. What was it anything?
yeah, that for your birthday party.
Oh, yeah. I invited some people I work with, right? and they didn't go. And
Same here, Same here.
So right there, I was like, "Oh, what the fuck," you know. But then again, a week later, one of those friends, I saw my work and he gave me my gift, you know. So I was like, "Oh, can you really call that a fake friend?" Like, I mean, he didn't forget.
Maybe he forgot, and he knew he was gonna see you.
But there's people. Okay, but I guess, but like at the same time, like that's what I'm saying. Like hay niveles de fake friends porque like he could have just blown me off. You know, like I don't give a fuck. Like who are you? You know, who are you?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah, because then there's people that
It's because, like, for example, like
just blow you off.
For example, Vero. I've
Vero.
I want to have Vero on the podcast. This is a girl that I've known for a little bit, like for literally like maybe months, and literally she has shown to me that literally she's always there. Like she'll always show up, even if it's for my nephew, even if it's for my brother, even if it's for myself, for anyone. Like anyone, I invite her even to go get, and she lives far. Actually, yesterday we hung out. She lives really, really, really far. I'm talking about like New Mexico far, and she still shows up, and she's still here for me, and she'll manage to make it happen, and she'll text me every day. She'll show up, like she'll just show up. And then there was just bitches that I used to hang around with that like I would invite, and then they'd be like, and I'm talking about an invitation. I wasn't asking for money. I wasn't asking for nothing at all. Like I was like, come, I'm gonna, this and this is gonna go on. The first time that they left me hanging, all right, cool. Like life happens. Like I would, if something would have occurred to me, I wouldn't have shown up as well. The second time, it's like, I mean, I guess, like, don't show up, but, you know, it's weird.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah, like, it's weird. And yeah, like, the third time, which was, like, late January, I was like, that's it. Like, it just gets to a point in life where you're just scared to cut off people because you're like, I grew up with them. It's my family. It's my brother. It's my sister. It's my parents.
I think you're in that alone. I have no problem cutting people off.
And I do. I feel like I'm telling you, like I used to be friends with people for like 12 years plus, 10 years plus, and I just would hold on to these people for so long. I would show up for these people's parties, and I would show up and I would be there and I would stick my face out and everything. And when it came to being my turn, it was like, my mom got a pimple in her ass. My dad got wax in his feet. Like it was just lame ass excuses that I was like, go up with your excuses somewhere else because they don't fit here no more. And that was it. Like that was it. And after that, I haven't spoken to people. But then again, when it comes to coworkers, it's not really that deep.
It's deep.
No, it's not that deep.
It's deep because those are the people you see every day. Those are your homies.
No.
Those are the people that help you get the work done. Those are the people that are there.
Yeah, but you need to know how to have work ethic. Friends and acquaintances and coworkers.
I can get shit done by myself.
No, I'm saying work ethic as in friends, co-workers, acquaintances.
Everyone that I work with is a co-worker. Like, they're not friends. They're co-workers. They're co-workers. Exactly. But if I invite you to some place and you don't go, if I invite you to some place, I see you a little bit more than a co-worker, more like a friend. And if you don't go, you just broke it. Like, you just broke that little friendship.
Yeah, but like, for example, if you and I were to work together somewhere and you were to invite me to a place and I don't go, I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna care how that makes you feel. Because you're just a coworker.
Well, then I shouldn't care about how you feel.
Dude, there's times that family don't even show up for you. Like, there's times that family won't even show up. There's times that family are too busy. They didn't know you wanted to be included. They didn't know you liked that. They didn't know that you needed the help. They didn't know. And it's just like...
Well, yeah, I don't know, man.
Dude, but it's crazy because the other day I was watching a small clip on Facebook. And it was a guy. So the clip is about... I'm just referring back to what she said, like, no, like, they didn't know that you needed the help or stuff like that. The clip was, so there was just two guys, right? Like, in their mid 40s or 50s, and they're watching a soccer game. And then they take them, like, the camera of the game takes them every time, like, gives a take of them. celebrating every time they score a goal or something happens, right, in the game. And then, well, you see one of the guys is always jumpy and always cheering the team on, and the other one looks like a little bit depressed, like he's depressed. And then, like, over time, like, they give several clips of that clip, like, of that take. And then, over time, the guy that was all jumping and all that, he died. Like, he committed suicide. And then, the one that was, like, that looked a little bit gloomy and stuff, like, he would still go, but he would put, like, his scarf, the other guy's scarf in the seat. And it's like, you never, like, the quote was, like, you never know who really needs the help.
Yeah.
Because, like, it would, like, at least me, I thought it was going to be, like, the depressed guy,
Yeah.
And he was the one that came.
Bless you.
That's crazy.
So I threw, but it's crazy.
Yeah, there is a lot of shit that makes you go, like, what the fuck?
Like, do you have a person in your life that you cut off recently because of whatever matter?
Lots of people that I cut off.
Recently?
Nah.
You don't think you've cut someone off recently?
Recently? How recent? How recent?
Just recently. Like, for example, I talked about late January that
I cut my fake ass brother off.
No, we're not talking about that. Anyways,
What? I did. I'll say it with my heart. I cut you off.
Can you tell us why?
Of course I can tell you why.
Tell us
not every detail. Okay, so look. Here goes.
Little
stop
Santi
playing,
segment.
Stop playing with that. So, ready? So, a while back, there was a problem between me and my aunts, correct? Like a big problem, correct? Let's just leave it like that.
Okay, let me just give you guys a little bit of...
let me tell you something.
Let me give you guys a little insight of Santiago's family. Santiago's family has always been very problematic.
Let the man speak.
No, just a little insight. Santiago's family has always been very problematic and very self-centered. And the time that I have of knowing Santiago, it's always been very rough on him because the amount of information he's shared with me, it's like, it's not fair that they do you like that. Just a little insight. Anyways, going back.
Let him cook. Keep cooking, chef.
Anyways, so there was this a while, like a long time ago, there was this time where they had fucked up, aside from what I'm about to tell you guys, and I had to cut them off for like, I don't know, like 2 years, and I had to talk to them.
Just like that?
Yeah, just like that. I didn't really say shit.
Just like that?
And then,
what?
well, I started talking to them again. Thinking that they were like over it and shit. And then this other problem occurs with my other family members. And then, well, my brother knows how much I dislike those family members. And I was like, well, you know what? Like, don't talk, like, don't fuck with them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't hang out with them. They invite you, just blow them off.
No, I think no. I don't think that that's how you told me, was that you told them just be honest. That you always told them like,
yeah, well, I told them. I was like I don't care if you go hang out with them as long as I don't find out. But if I do find out, be honest. I was like, be honest. Like,
yeah.
You can do you. Just be honest and don't sit there and lie.
All right, but let me ask you something right there. How close is your siblings and your mom and dad with this family, like with this aunt?
It's like a whole, as far as I can remember. Like they're close.
They're really close.
They're close, but the way they paint me, me pintaron una pintura that they're over them, like that they don't hang out with them, this and that.
I think that you even told me that your mom.
I think I'm supposed to be telling the story.
Sorry, I forgot you're not going into detail.
But anyways, so, man, I hate to say this.
If I was to have something on my episode.
So, look, man, my family fucked up, all right? So I had to cut them off. My brother knew that I didn't like that side of the family, and he still went.
Wait, but what did it fuck up, though? Because that's your family. To what extent do you call fuck up?
What are you talking about? Be precise with
Yeah,
your...
because you're like, oh, it's because my family fucked up. That's all I'm asking.
My train of thought where they fucked up is where they went to go hang out with the family that I don't
Members.
fuck with. My family members that I don't fuck with.
Oh, okay, wait.
And it's, I see it as like they fucked up because they know what they did, and they know I don't fuck with them.
Wait, so if I'm understanding correctly, like, what happened was that you felt like betrayed because...
Yeah, I felt majorly betrayed.
Because why? Because they went around the family members?
Because they went around the family members that I don't fuck with, the ones that I don't even want to hear the name. Like,
that at this point you don't even consider family members? Or you're like, no, it's
I don't consider them family members because of what they did. I just say family members because they're from my roots. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but sorry guys, let me fix this up. Sorry, real quick. Okay, right there. All right, but yeah, my voice out me. So okay, so what I'm trying to I guess ask you is, why do you see it? Because let's be honest, like, they told me, hey, stop hanging out with Shiloh, like, you know, like.
That's why I said, you do you. But the second that I find out and I ask you about it,
No, but what I'm saying is like,
I can't control.
I guess what I'm saying is like, we have a bond. Was it really
that deep?
Like no. Like what I'm saying is like we have a bond. Like, I'm not really gonna stop hanging out with Shiloh.
It's because you're not gonna sit here and tell this other person that's telling you to stop hanging out with me, and you're not gonna sit here and tell them that you hate me, that we had a fight, that we're not gonna talk anymore, that this and that. You're not gonna sit here and tell them that because you are.
So you're talking about backstabbing.
Hypocritical people.
Yeah, there you go.
Backstabbing for the streets.
Yeah, it's like if, for example, me and you are, all three of us are friends.
Because I'm not gonna lie, my brother has a person that he hates, and I do hang around with him, and every time he would ask me, would you hang around with him? I'd be like, yeah. There's reasons that I have to hang out with this person, so it should be okay. Like, and it's not bad because I'm being honest with you.
No, but I feel like, for example, in that instant that Santiago is referring to, it's a little different because it's a family member. Like, he doesn't have control over it. Like, he doesn't hang out with this person. It's just, it happened to be that he's in the family and that his wife has to come around them because that's her family, and it's very, very different. You know what I mean? But anyways, thank you for sharing about cutting off your brother. I hope
it's all right.
You come back to life soon.
All right, guys, skills a little second. We'll be right back.
We're gonna take a restroom break.
All right, let's get going, guys. We're back.
So now that we took
back.
Ya miamos, ya comimos.
Now that we took the
Ya le
pee break.
dimos su abrazo a Santi.
Sorry. Sorry, but the truth had to be told, all right? The truth had to be
Good,
told.
bro. It's good you got it off.
We just got new information that arrived to us. We're gonna have a special guest. Not this podcast. Obviously not this podcast. The next podcast. It's gonna be probably one of Carla Sesh. It's gonna be lit. Tune in. It's gonna be. Well, you guys will see it. I don't want to give no
sneak peeks yet.
Sneak peeks, yeah.
But if you guys follow us on the Tirando Child Instagram, I'm very active on it. I try to have Mario on top of it as well. We upload photos, we upload sneak peeks of the type of content we're gonna have, and it's only been like our maybe fifth podcast.
Fifth to the third, like.
No, with the
professionally, like with our camera, with our whole team. Yeah, it's only
like
been
this
3.
one, like we're speaking in it.
It's the third one.
But
third podcast.
I don't know. By then, it'll probably be our fourth.
Yeah, and that's why I talked to Mario about a lot about like being patient. Like, this is just about giving you guys a little insight about things that go on that maybe, for example, me, I've always been bien preguntona. Like, I've always been bien like, I want to know, and not necessarily like I want to know the tea to go spread it, but just like I want to get to know you. And like, that's just very fun for me to just have people on and conversate with them. But Mario, sometimes I'll text him and be like, hey, are we gonna record today? And then he'll be like, nah, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna record today, or just some excuses.
Listen up, guys. I'm like, yeah, I'm down, what's up, we'll record. And they're like, we don't know. And then I start giving ideas, and they look for excuses.
It's a hassle. It's a hassle having to record anything.
for for everything.
No, and then they're always fighting. Like here on the podcast, they're like cool and stuff, but in real life, they're always fighting, guys. Always bickering about something.
Hey guys, also, I wanted to ask. I want to tell you guys. I know we're not big, but Carla had an experience you want to share with us.
Oh yes. So when was it? Last week Sunday? No,
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday.
So we have
Sunday fun day.
we have a little tradition
Sorry,
that
it's a little slow.
we started a couple weeks ago, where we go to the park as a family, and we invite Shago and Mario and everyone, and we have the kids, my sister,
Wonderful
my parents.
family. Wonderful family Carla has. Props to her. Props to her family.
So then we were there at Ascarate Park, to be precise, and I literally didn't want to go. I had just gotten out of church, because I go to church. Shout out to Vino Nuevo, amazing church.
Yeah.
Anyways, I had just gotten out. I was hungry. My mom told me, hey, we're at the park, we brought pizzas and hot dogs, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, all right. So then I go and I park. Every single parking slot is taken.
Dude, that's crazy. I didn't know people still went to a park like that.
Yeah. Well, and it was windy.
So I'm able to find a parking lot. I get there, I sit down, and I'm throwing a fit at my mom. I'm throwing a fit with my mom because my child has been very, very moody lately. Like, he just wants to be stuck to me. And I'm talking to my mom about it, and I have this huge carota on. And then I see these two guys walking towards the table, and I'm like, I wonder what they want. Like, what if they're gonna ask for a slice of pizza for the patos that they feed and stuff? And then they're coming, and then me being like chismosita, I'm like, what are they gonna want? And me being mad, right? Because it would have never crossed my head. And then they're like, hey, are you Carla? Do you record a podcast? And then I turn and I look at him, and I'm like, you're lying. And then they're like, no, yeah, like you're Carla from the podcast, right? And then I'm like, you're lying. Like, and if you're watching this, I still think you're lying. Like, he literally told me, he was like, you're Carla. And then I was like, yes, I'm Carla. And then he was like, from the podcast, you record a podcast? He was like, my sister watches you a lot, like she keeps up with your content a lot. And then I was like, you're lying. Like, I literally kept telling him that.
It's because Carla, just background information, Carla's really big on TikTok too, so.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not that big,
Go
but
follow her on TikTok.
Yes, follow me on TikTok. It's Carlita Vianney with double N. And then he's like, can I? And then I'm like, yeah, well, it's me. Hi, nice to meet you. And then he was like, well, can I take a picture with you so I could show my sister? At that moment, I said it again. You're lying. You're a pathological liar. No, I'm just kidding. And then at that moment, I was just like, no, yeah, let's take a picture. And then I got up, and then we took a picture. And then he told us, he was like, well, it's all of you guys on the podcast. He was like, can it be all of y'all? And then I was like, no, yeah, for sure. And if we are able to get the picture to our camera team, I'll make sure that they insert it. If you're not listening on Apple Podcast and you're on YouTube, you'll be able to see the picture and the people that asked us for the picture. It was two gentlemen, but only one of them had the picture, and I was just in unbelievable shock. I was like, wow, like, it's not even that deep into the podcast.
We barely even have three episodes in, and they're already like asking for
yeah, and
pictures
Santi was kind of petty. He was like, why
not me? Why not me, boy?
My boy. Yeah, like, he kept saying that. He was like, well, why would they ask you for a picture and not all of us, blah 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 blah.
And then, yeah, really excitement for that. Props to that.
Thank you for that. That actually made our day.
We do read all you guys' comment. Please comment below. We have several feedbacks on the podcast. We're gonna go ahead and read them.
Yes, actually, we're very thankful for this guy. He reached out to us out of the nowhere. His user, sorry about that. His username is boostali_s550. He was like, can I give you some tips to further your podcast? He was like,
thank you.
He's just playing.
He made it really lengthy, and don't even think I'm lying.
Ain't nobody can correct me. Perfect.
He was like, between all of y'all, come up with topics you guys are going to talk about and have notes on what questions you guys want on the guest. So on that tip, how do you guys feel about it?
All right, read again. I was zoned out.
entre todos come up with what topics you guys are going to talk about and have notes on what questions you guys want to ask the guest.
I feel on that one is when we have guests, I feel like we do kind of prepare ourselves with questions.
Kind of, but not to the point where like we're ready, like we know what's gonna happen next.
Oh yeah, that's just you, like you said.
Yeah, no, but I appreciate this a lot, and I do feel like it's true, but I feel like we also wouldn't want to be like a sketched podcast where we're going on a sketch.
Yeah, I feel like later on, like it's gonna be like Laura.
Que baje el desgraciado.
Yeah, we don't want to be like that. You know?
Okay, so he also said,
Jerry Springer's.
He also said, also do some research on the guests prior. It'll keep everything going more smoothly and organized.
Yeah,
I feel like the last two guests that we had were close friends, so we didn't do much back research on them. But I feel like the last thing he pointed out is the most important and the most truthful. Even our camera team told us.
Let's hear it.
It says, lastly, I would say give the guests their time to speak. Yeah. Because you guys ask them a question, and while they are giving their answer, sometimes even before they answer, someone else asks a different question and doesn't let the guest finish or start their initial answer or the conversation. Other than that, you guys are great. Keep it going.
I strongly agree with that. That person has my full support with that.
Okay, go marry him now.
I will, actually.
Yeah, I feel like on that point, yeah, for sure. I guess because someone told us that we gotta be interrupting each other. So I'd be more fluent.
Yeah, we got told by somebody.
I guess the main part, like for example, the main part, like our next guest, he's our friend, but he's my friend. I haven't seen him in a fat while. Like probably, I'm talking years. Like probably like middle school.
It's been a long time.
Or elementary actually. Yeah, elementary. So it's been like at least 8 years. So it's gonna be a good podcast. It's gonna be a good episode, and then especially Carter doesn't know him at all. So or Santiago. So
I don't know him.
It's gonna be a good podcast. He's throwing like a little bump to him to see.
Yeah, and I feel like just the feedback and the comments back are like a little motivation, like we're being seen.
Like hope, yeah, there you go.
Because you don't even know this person. Like this is not even a homie that you know, or that you know that they just watch us because like you don't even know him. He doesn't even know him, and it's just like they're supporting, like they're watching, like they are intrigued with what we have to say and stuff. And I appreciate you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. And I want to start doing giveaways. I want to start doing giveaways for the loyal followers, the loyal commenting. Like a giveaway would be having lunch with me. No, I'm just kidding. Like,
I don't even want that.
Like, no, like I'm just kidding.
Okay, our first giveaway here, guys. Zoom in.
That's our first giveaway.
I'll play. Nah, but for sure. Nah, on the serious note. I mean, I feel like giveaways is more.
It's when you're already like good, like settled.
Last time I went live on TikTok and a lot of people were viewing me, and then I told them like whoever guesses what city I'm from, I'll cash up you guys $5, and everyone was going ham. McAllen, Austin, Houston, they were just like telling me all these cities, and like they were like all these cities, and then I was like, nope.
From El Paso, guys.
Nope, yeah. And then when they guessed that I was from El Paso, I was like, DM me. They DM'd me. I got their money sent, and it's just like little giveaways, but it's just like cool, like And I want to start doing giveaways because whenever these crazy big influencers do giveaways, it's like, am I really gonna win? Am I ever gonna?
I know what we can give away. A car detail.
A car detailing? Oh, that would be good.
You guys know?
Well, it would only have to be here in El Paso, though.
Oh, yeah.
Or we could reach out, like if they were to be from another state, we could reach out to a detailing company.
And then pay for them.
But also, okay, that would be a good idea, but comment down below any ideas of what type of giveaways you guys, if you guys made it this far in the video, comment down below, and if I see a comment of someone that comments a giveaway idea,
that's the giveaway.
I'm gonna send you guys a little something. Watch.
You guys take the giveaway.
Yep.
No, don't lie to them.
All right, next podcast. He's fired, guys.
She's fired, guys.
Yeah.
Starting my own podcast.
Slap him.
No, but overall, this podcast was just to catch up within each other.
Up, yeah.
And letting you guys know why we haven't posted.
And I also want to give a special thanks to Santiago for sharing that
Special moment.
very personal and
It's not
family matter. And I just want you to know that even though you're not around your family or whatever, your family members, because I know you have your wife and your kid, that's your family. But what I'm trying to say is that you have Mario and I, and we're always gonna be here for you. And that even though sometimes we can be a little fake or whatever, not fake, like just mean and very like, you're our son, like me and Mario are your mom and your dad. No, I'm just kidding.
Respect me, you son of a. Oh, what happened there, guys?
Yeah, that's why I gotta hit the gym more.
But yeah, guys, this was just an episode
To catch up.
catching up with people's personalities and just letting you guys know that if there's people out there not showing up for you, you cut them off, because if God is closing a door, he's right immediately gonna open another one like this. Whether you believe in God or in the universe and the signs or whatever it is, everything happens for a reason, and you are meant to be where you are at, because at the end of the day, your story is already written. Whether you take like path A, path B, path C, it's meant to happen that way. Remove yourself from toxic situations, remove yourself from toxic people, and if you have any venting to do, if you want us to tell your story on a podcast, shoot us a DM and we'll go ahead and give you guys our advice from our point of view. But it was just a well-needed podcast.
Yeah. I think it was just like Shavo said, to get the info out there, what's gonna be happening with the podcast, so it doesn't freak them out.
Yeah, when you guys don't see
Or
me.
confuse them.
Or confuse them, yeah. I mean, the what's it called, the thumbnail, or the thumbnail is gonna be pretty self-explanatory.
Also, I want to call that out. Your editing skills on the thumbnail is trash. Literally, Mario.
Our editing.
No, Mario doesn't put.
Don't worry, I'll take care of the next thumbnail.
Mario doesn't put effort into uploading that thumbnail
I
at
have too
all.
much in my head.
He'll literally post a selfie as a thumbnail and he'll call it a thumbnail.
Hey, it is what it is. You gotta bear with me.
We need to put more effort into it as well. But even if you guys don't see us on the camera, like on like the camera scene, we're always behind the scenes. We're always like helping out each other. We're a team and we're gonna stay a team. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok, and Tirando Chal also has a TikTok, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what's called Tirando Chal podcast.
Yeah, we upload little clips of the podcast on there. Like
So if you guys are like, oh, I don't know if you, I'm gonna like these guys or whatever, you guys don't want to run the whole ass episode, go to our TikToks, see our content. We upload a lot of
Skits.
like a little
shorts.
like the highlight.
Yeah, the highlight of the podcast, and then you guys can go subscribe and everything. Any shout outs you want to give, Shavo?
I don't.
Alright, you, Carla?
I do. I want to give a shout out to Boost Lee for the amazing feedback, and I also want to give a shout out to myself. No, I'm just kidding. No, just to Boost Lee for being very attentive and giving us that feedback. Well appreciated. It wasn't asked for, but took his time to write the long paragraphs and amazing feedback. Thank you.
Big shout out. Un saludo a mis papás, a mi mamá, a mi papá, que said que me está agüitando un poco aquí el podcast de hacer este rollo, pero we're back on track, ya estamos jalando bien, y pues ellos dos, shout out to Santi, shout out to Carla, that they keep pushing me, y pues a mis papás también, que siempre me brindan el apoyo y están ahí dándome ánimos.
Yes, we
Big
love
shout
everyone.
out to that, and well, yeah, guys, this concludes the
Yeah, just don't forget to leave a like, a comment down below, share our video, subscribe
for sure, and then keep
up with us.
Stay tuned on Apple Podcast, and
just click that bell so you won't miss the next episode
for sure. And then you guys gonna see the next
episode.
I'm excited for the next episode and the next host, because there's gonna be another host. There's another member of the team, so he's ready for it. He says he's ready for it. See if you guys like him as well as they like me. So
Thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.